All right, we are here with David Richeson, the president of the Institute in New York City. So, David, why don't you tell us just a little bit about how you found the school?
Wow, crazy story. All my life, as long as I can remember, I felt like there was something wrong with the world. Like I was different. The world couldn't just be about like going to work, coming home, getting up the next day, doing it again. I remember even as a kid looking at my mother, my grandparents, and thinking this can't be it. There has to be more. And I felt something, and I even felt like sometimes I saw my mom like play acting, like when she'd talk to my grandmother one way and then get on the phone and talk to her boss another way, and I'd be like, this doesn't seem real. Nothing seems real. And then as I got older, I tried to fit in like most people do. But then in my sort of high school and college years, I started studying all kinds of different philosophies. I looked at different religions. I got an existentialism. I ended up graduating in philosophy from college through my long search, studied theater, the arts, all like to understand human nature. I became a Buddhist, and then I moved to New York, and I literally remember like still in my search, still in my quest, knowing there was something I was supposed to do, but not knowing what it was, and like feeling something. I just was like kind of going by intuition. And then I was in a bookstore, and literally like this book almost like jumped out at me. Stellar Man. I remember like it was like boom, and even telling the story again, it's like really powerful because I opened it up and I read the message from Isis.
Lucason's WhatsApp video.
It's okay, all good. I read the message from Isis, and it was like my whole body started shaking. It was so powerful, and it touched me like at a level I hadn't even experienced yet in my life. And my whole body started shaking, and I heard very clearly, "This is what you're going to do with the rest of your life." And I read this book in like 2 days, and then I got The Secret Science, this one. I read that in like 2 days, and then there's a number in the back of the book, and I called, and I was like, "Oh my God, I feel something, this is," and the voice on the other end was the president at the time. She said, "And you feel like you've heard it before?" And I'm like, "Yes, what do I do?" And there was this deep sense of like, almost like desperation for the truth. And I came to, at that point, we were up at 107th Street, I came to my first meeting, and honestly, it was like I felt like I was at home. I felt more at home there than I'd ever felt in my entire life. And this work has been incredibly challenging, but frankly the most rewarding thing I could imagine. And 31 years later, here I am, and I'm fortunate to be the president of the school here now.
Excellent, thank you.
Wow.